Hello, it's me again, Loft Dave. You can see I'm back in the attic, but this is, I can quite honestly say, for the last time, because it's done. It's done, it's hoovered, everything's all back up. So let me show you. Not my thumb. So, that is the second part that I've been working on. There's some leftover insulation which I'm leaving up here. I could bag it up and get rid of it if I feel the need to, but if I pan round and I'll show you, that's where I started from over there. There's all the stuff I brought back up. We've got some chairs that we occasionally get out for Christmas, not with COVID going on, but yeah, sometimes. Look at the loft hatch, completely boarded round. I fixed a batten at the back there for the loft ladder to come up and rest on. The loft ladder yesterday was a bit of a pain, so I've cut around this pipe here. It's not the most perfect of cuts, but it will do, because I'm not going to be storing anything that close to that vent anyway. You can see we've got a few boxes of stuff, and those boxes go underneath the beam very well. Got a load of old, it's the Christmas decks, suitcases, old chairs we get out at Christmas, and things that we might need one day. So I've got an old TV under there that I might actually get out if I buy a caravan. But the fitting of this was a bit of a pain, because what I did was I cut the, if you remember on the previous videos, there was a big just gaping three board chasm where I was putting it off because I needed to move the loft ladder. Well, I managed to cut those quite simply, cut them, fitted them, but then the problem was, and I cut around this and got that all ready, then I packed the insulation in and I built a frame here, so with 50mm batten running along the edge, and there was another beam, another existing joist coming along here, so I built a frame across that. So this front section here is actually, rather than using the loft risers, is actually using a really sturdy frame underneath it. When I fitted the ladder against the OSB here and I screwed straight into the frame that I built, what I found was when it lifted up here and then spun round, it was actually hitting this big beam at the back, and by about 30mm. So two choices. I could have taken the bottom off here, which in no way that I want to do that, because that beam is that size for a reason. So what I did instead was I got some really sturdy or really strong 80mm screws and screwed this batten here to the frame that I'd built, and then I fitted the ladder. But what I found immediately was when I was climbing up the ladder, it was moving a bit too much for comfort. So I've put these what they call straps, these metal straps along to hold that in place, and I'm also getting some 50mm really sturdy like angle brackets, but proper strong ones to go underneath. And that's the ladder, and the ladder is a much steeper angle, but it's fine, it's absolutely fine. So that's it from the loft. There's the Christmas stuff, there's the chairs, I might put those in the summer house at some stage. That's the loft done. In hindsight, it took a lot longer. Let's switch cameras again. So in hindsight, the loft project took a lot longer than I thought it would have done. I massively under anticipated how much stuff was up here and how much needed to come out, how many trips to the dump, how much I'd be aching as well. I've taken ibuprofen a few times today, because my where you're constantly bent over in the loft, it really does make you ache. But this is the project done. I'm hoping to reduce the amount of spending on my electricity bills and to keep the house nice and toasty warm, even though we're coming into springtime. It's done. It's finished. And I'll see you on the next project. Be well. Don't do a loft. Or if you do, give me a shout if you need any advice. See you soon. Bye.